Bama Jamma back with you today to drop some facts on you. It's amazing how when people die, certain things always come up. Certain things always come up like somebody told me this and I was held it in confidence until they passed. Don't nobody want to hear about nothing that nobody said, reportedly said, when they're dead and gone. Because guess what? Dead man can't tell no tale. Let me get a roll time. Boy, it just amazed me how, even with little family, somebody died, the first thing they want to say is, oh, well, he told me I can get his shoes. Oh, she told me I can get all her hats. Like hell. No, sir. Don't come here after the fact talking about what somebody in the grind said, because guess what? Me on top of the grind, making all the rules then. You follow what I'm saying? Let me get a roll tide. But anyway, anyhow, that brings me to this right here. Heard somebody on TV the other day talking about Johnny Cochran told me this in confidence that I wasn't sworn to secrecy, but he thought OJ was guilty. Don't nobody want to hear nothing about that mess. Come on now, get on up out of here. Don't go paint the narrative or something else that wouldn't really happen. I just can't. Ooh, boy, that right there make my blood boil. But anyway, anyhow, there's a whole lot of details and a whole lot of facts that came out about that OJ incident that happened back in the day when he was getting chased in that Ford Bronco and supposedly had that pistol up to his head when he driving down the road. Now, if these facts are true, purported, they sound true. Man, I tell you, I can see why he was in that state of mind. Because boy, look at him. He was getting railroad like no other. From what I understand, he was actually on a plane headed to Chicago when she made a phone call, which was his ex-wife, the brown lady. She had made a phone call to her mother. Now, tell me why they did this. They sealed the phone records for 75 years. Now, if you ain't got nothing to hide, why you gonna seal the phone records for 75 years? Reason being, because they had already painted the narrative that OJ had to did it. And they wasn't coming off of it. No matter what the evidence was pointing to. I tell you, he got railroaded, sure enough. And then again, check this out right here. Check this out right here. This some headline news right here. But let me get a roll tide. You ever heard of a man called Glenn Rogers? I know you ain't. I know you ain't never heard of it. But look at him. Glenn Rogers was Nicole Brian Simpson's handyman. And guess what else he was? He was a serial killer. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got convicted of killing 3 blondes back in 95. Mm-hmm. But he was her handyman. Talk to me now. Come on. And from what I understand is the way they were so-called executed, taken out, they were executed with torture marks, torture cuts. Torture cuts are cuts that are made where if you move a certain way, you would bleed out. Now, I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I'm 100% sure. OJ ain't know nothing about no damn torture cuts. Come on now. But all that stuff was suppressed. Didn't leak out. Media didn't say nothing about that right there because they wanted to paint that narrative that OJ had done it. And the only people that had OJ back when all this stuff was going on was black folks. Black folks had it back. I tell you. But the thing that got him really sidetracked and got him really down and out depressed was that people were actually believing that he did it. That'll do something to you. You live your whole life to be a role model for all these youth, for all these aspiring athletes wanting to be like you. And then all of a sudden, boom, in a snap of a finger, it's down the drain. You done lost everything. And the only thing he had left that he was fighting for, especially when he did that 3-hour documentary after the trial, where he was going over everything in detail, trying to convince the media and his fans that he didn't do. All he had at that point was his respect and his name. And he lost that. The lives of his children devastated because of all these allegations and everything that came up. I tell you, it was a rough thing for him. But anyway, anyhow, again, Bama Jamma done wrote a few tunes, dropping them dimes. Wanna hear it? Here it go. OJ got convicted of the Brown killings, 'cause she white and he a fucking ninja. He was on the phone to the shot, he couldn't have did it. The news and all said he must have did it. Tried to bring that nigga down for a minute. He beat the sentence, that damn ninja. Judge Keto and the jury had to listen. They don't understand when he was still living. He didn't murk no Cole Brown. Not responsible whole time. Dum 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 dum. Bama Jamma. Standing on business, 4 flat on a Cadillac. And we out of here. We'll see you on the next. You heard me. Hey.